I have someone very near to me and dear to me that has more than one relative that's fallen away. Her pain becomes my pain. This development cannot be easy in any situation for anyone because it's usually a loved one, but their course has gone astray. So what can we do? For this talk, we're going to be focusing on Luke chapter 15, where we find Jesus' powerful illustrations. The first one is about a man who had a flock of 100 sheep, and one went missing. Nowadays, people just cut their losses. If someone has 100 of something, but one goes missing, they just write it off as the cost of doing business. But not so fast, my friends. Let us see what is written in the scriptures. So in Luke 15, we will start with verses 4 through 7, with Jesus saying, "What man among you with 100 sheep, when losing one of them, will not leave the 99 behind in the wilderness and go after the lost one until he finds it? And when he has found it, he puts it on his shoulders and rejoices. And when he gets home, he calls his friends and his neighbors together, saying to them, 'Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost.' I tell you that in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous ones who have no need of repentance." So we all know where the water fountain is. This is a picture from above it, and it shows this account. And look at the shepherd's face. It's joy and satisfaction. What a beautiful painting. So now we're going to move along to the next illustration. Most of us likely still have our copy of this wonderful DVD the Society gave us from 2013. It's called The Prodigal Returns, now available on JW Broadcasting. We had to watch it again. This is the modern day version of the next parable from Jesus. In both accounts, one of the man's sons takes off into the world and gets lost in it. But he finally comes to his senses and returns. So we're going to go back to the scriptures. The last part of Luke 15, verse 24. After the son returns, the end of the account reads, "And they started to enjoy themselves. But when the older son comes in from the field, hearing music and dancing, he asks the servant, 'What's all this then?' Verse 27 has the response from the servant. 'Your brother has come, and your father slaughtered the fattened calf because he got him back in good health.'" So now a bit of envy and anger momentarily occurs. Verses 29 and 30. The son said to the father, "Look, these many years I have slaved for you, and never once did I disobey your orders. And yet you never once gave me a young goat to enjoy with my friends. But as soon as this son of yours arrived, who squandered your belongings with prostitutes, you slaughtered the fattened calf for him." Now, verse 31, this is the key to the talk. It's the main point, and it sums it up for all of us. The father replies, "My son, you have always been with me, and all the things that are mine are yours. But we just had to celebrate and rejoice, for your brother was dead, but has come to life. He was lost and has been found." This picture doesn't bring tears to your eyes. You're not as emotional as I am. It says a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I have 6 minutes. But look at the expression of the father. I see love, joy, relief, and with his eyes closed, appreciation towards Jehovah for bringing his son home safely. And look at the son, relieved to be back in his father's arms. He is showing love. He looks repentant. "Oh, Father, what have I done?" It also appears he is saying, "Thank you for welcoming me back to where I belong." These verses also show that we should not be envious of the accolades given to a returnee, nor should we hold any grudge against them. As pointed out earlier, Jesus said, "There is joy in heaven when a sinner has come to repentance." So we should ask, since there is joy in heaven, shouldn't there also be joy on earth when a sinner has repented, turned around, and as written in Hebrews 12:13, "Keep making straight paths for your feet." So when someone is reinstated in the congregation, we have good reason to rejoice. The person will have to keep on maintaining his integrity to God. And they had to be repentant in order to be reinstated. And we are glad they repented. So there may be spontaneous, dignified applause when the elders make an announcement of a reinstatement. Dignified. No standing up going, "Whoop, whoop, whoop." Because we're in the house of Jehovah, we must remain respectful. But we should all be joyful. And consider the person returning. They're probably thinking, "Thank you for welcoming me back to where I belong."